everyone, it's Maybell with Love Shaped Intuition. I'm back with another reading. Happy June, happy Gemini season. We're going to take a look week by week with oracle cards as well as tarot advice, and then we'll do a quick love story. And we're going to do a fun little bonus with my chakra dice and my solfeggio frequency dice in celebration of my birthday. So look for that towards the end of your reading. If you haven't yet subscribed, please take a moment to subscribe. It is the most valuable support that you can provide me here on YouTube. It's free for your subscription. Like, comment, share this video with a friend or family member. All interactions continue to help the channel to grow, and I really appreciate all your support. To support my work with a donation, please visit Buy Me a Coffee or Ko-fi.com. I also have a wish list, and all those links are in the description box, as well as in the comment section. All right, let's go ahead and begin. Hi Virgo. Happy June. Okay, what is the energy for week 1 for Virgo? Okay, enthusiasm. So it's important that you look at things enthusiastically this week. It could also be that you are maybe feeling excited about starting something new, some kind of change or changes. Card number 18. You may be graduating, turning 18. Week number 2. Okay, stuck energy. So number 8. You might be feeling stuck, and this is perhaps something that you thought you were going to get going on. You've come to some kind of detour or hold up. 8s are numbers of strength, eternity, and what goes around comes around. Also associated with the 8th month and Leo energy. So this could maybe take all the way up until Leo season. You might just be seeing repeated 8s. Week number 3 for Virgo. Okay, Spirit Guardian of Winter Retreat, card number 38. So another 8. So taking the time to pause, heal things that need healing, or fixing things that need fixing. It's a time of retreat, of pause, a break. It could be a vacation. During this time, it's important to listen to the messages from God's Spirit. And this card does say winter, so it's a time of kind of slowing down, pausing. And during the winter time, when the fishermen can't fish, they mend the nets and they get ready for a coming of like spring surge energy. So this is in preparation to move forward. Week number 4. Okay, building blocks. Wow, another 8, 28. So we have 18, 8, 38, and 28. That's pretty amazing. Building blocks, you might be getting started again, so you might be building your way to something, taking steps. This could also be that something is blocking the way, but little by little you are finding how to maybe partner with someone. Week number 5 is the tail end of June and the first week of July. Okay, gateway, beautiful. So entering a new portal, doorway, opportunity, and having the courage to do so. So perhaps getting ready this month to move forward and needing the courage to kind of believe in your ability, your magic. Starting with enthusiasm, so it kind of sandwiches everything together, right? Having enthusiasm and an optimistic outlook, and then believing in your magic and having the confidence to go for it. Let's look at your tarot for Virgo. Okay, the Death card, you might be dealing with a Scorpio, but this is a transformation, and with all those butterflies there, I can see that. The Magician, which is Gemini energy, Mercurial, which is also Gemini and Virgo's ruler, and then Three of Wands. So you have everything that you need to manifest whatsoever you will. Transforming something and doing something a completely different way. And there's a bit of a pause. So this is waiting for your ships to come in. It's also a card of planning and action. It's not a card of waiting in vain, because he sent the ships out to sea and he's waiting for them to come back. But it's kind of like looking out over the horizon and being in a state of kind of like wait and see. For Virgo. Okay, recognizing something or being recognized and a victory. Okay, recognizing something being stuck, and this could be worry, just being stuck in one's own mental prison and holding back or holding on. Could be stubborn energy, it could be stingy energy. So trying to remove those blocks. Okay, Page of Cups can be a child, but this can also be an emotional kind of love offer, like a sweet message. It could also be a small apology. Okay, and then we have the Death card with the shadow side. So the Devil energy can be a Capricorn, but it's something toxic. Could be procrastination, because I do see having all the skills and abilities and tools, and you know, I see all this energy here that's some kind of stuck and blocks, and figuring out what your blocks are, and then maybe forgiving yourself and others. Transforming and transmuting this fear, this toxicity. Okay, Six of Pentacles. So something that wasn't fair, something that wasn't balanced. Perhaps receiving some kind of charity or generosity, reciprocity, breadcrumbing. It was not enough. Especially maybe with the Magician and with the Devil card, it could have been manipulation. Some kind of manipulation tactics. Somebody was stingy and kind of making you feel stuck. Okay, and then not having all the information that you need to make a choice between two people, two places, two things, two situations, or being blocked off. So again, with the blocked energy and wearing a blindfold. So both of these cards, the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords, have the blindfold, so needing more information. All right, let's go ahead and get your advice cards for Virgo. And I'm seeing with this Three of Wands how he's kind of exploring options, right? He's looking out over the horizon and he's seeing what else is out there. This building blocks card is similar in, like, you know, she's looking like at a distance when she's like shielding her eyes from like glare. She looks like she's looking off into the distance. So I feel like it's similar. Just find out what you can. Find out more about a situation. Okay, music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. So something having to do with music, you might be listening to solfeggio frequencies, Reiki, meditations. I will be, in just a moment, we're going to be using the chakra dice and the music frequency dice. So we'll look at that for you especially. Also, the Six of Pentacles is bringing things into balance and making sure that things are reciprocal. And music is also harmony and bringing things into balance. You might also be doing something specific with music. It could also be that the messages that you hear in the music are important for Virgo. Okay, assess the situation, and it's a Virgo energy. First quarter moon in Virgo, assess the situation. Beautiful. So try to assess the situation honestly and truthfully. You know, what's really blocking you? What are you worried about? What's holding you back? Are there fearful stories that you're telling yourself? Is something really what you want? Is it fair? All right, let's go ahead and do your dice. And just thought it'd be fun. My birthday is this month, and so I wanted to share with you a song. And these should be beneficial to your energy. So we have the solar plexus chakra. You might want to focus on that. And 174 hertz and 963 hertz. So those energies and that music is going to be helpful and healing to you at this time. Okay, then we're going to do a quick love check-in for Virgo. For Virgo's love story or situation for June. Okay, pain, apprehensive, afraid, and cautious. Okay, and I can see some of that with this shadow side energy. Perhaps someone's in their kind of pride and ego. For Virgo, what are the messages? Okay, I felt a strange electric surge when we met, unlike any other connection. I want you back, but I want to do things right this time. I feel stuck. We're going to put that right over the stuck energy. I'm working on my ego, so definitely ego and pride, holding things back. we communicate in 5D, and so that may be blockages to communication and perhaps making the situation feel kind of manipulated. Okay, dance with me, and I want to share the world with you. So there's kind of like a back and forth energy, and but a lot of stuck energy. I have childhood wounds I don't even see. I treat you like family, and that's not a good thing. Okay, so that's some of that toxic energy, and we are learning from each other. So that is what I have for Virgo. I hope it was helpful. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I'd love to see you back at Love Shaped Intuition. Take care, and thank you for watching.